we ourselves know. Yeah, we ourselves we know that very well. So let's see this one too as well. Um, so the speaker has accepted Thomas Fala's apology. So the two of them move.
So it's so good that they started reminding themselves of their responsibilities instead of they being a horse, knowing that they're representing constituents and who they have himself and different opinion that will just keep the country hot without you moving forward. So for me, I appreciate what he did, but he got to really focus on the things of the Liberian people.
Of course, they will have to do that as soon as possible. So they'll have to do that as soon as possible. So quickly, please, before we go into our discussion, there's just something that I want you to, I want to bring to your attention. You know, we are seeing other countries. We are seeing other countries going through these things. We are seeing it. We ourselves. We are seeing it. But again, we want to say it as a reminder to our people. If we will not take responsibility to do what is right, to help ourselves, we will always blame government. And if government comes, they want to take action, then they say, "Oh, voted for you." Then you do the thing to us.
Okay,
That's what Z. So we don't want this to come to Liberia. The flooding we are seeing in various countries, developed countries, not just developing countries.
from Ghana up to Lagos.
You see, Ghana, Nigeria, they are all developed countries. But what we are seeing from there on social media is quite terrible. People's lives have been taken, properties have been destroyed because of flood. And I listened to the Ghanaian president. He said, what is happening in Ghana is not about engineering failure, but it's about indiscipline.
Okay.
When he said people use plastic and just put it anywhere. You take deck from anywhere, you put it in the drainage.
Yeah.
You clog the drainage. You build house on waterways. Where do you expect the water to pass when there's any flood? Where? And what is about to happen in Ghana? People will cry until they don't know how to cry. People will lose properties because the president said there will be a major demolition to clear the waterways. So in Liberia, they tell you, so now when you build your house in a wetland, you'll see EPA or Mr. Public will say, stop. But then say stop. The next day, work continues. Nobody knows what happened in between. So where the water is supposed to pass, you say you want to divert the water. Only that place you want to build a house. Or you want to build a factory.
That they forced the jet scheme recently in these countries.
Yeah.
And this is happening right here in Liberia. Sometimes I want to tell you the issue of water, wetways, waterways, places water supposed to freely pass. You go and get stuck to the area. Now when it coming, when the water is coming with force. It's not even asking you whether you got house there.
Of course.
And these are things that are happening. And I mean, you got to set example, especially in Monrovia. There are some areas where water's supposed to pass. People can divert the movement. Water that comes with force, especially this rainy season. So it's a warning to all of us, especially those living in the swampy communities.
Sure. And please, we all are appealing to you. Please, please, please. Let's make sure we take precautions.
That's for your own good.
Now, it seems several as people will take dirt and go to those Ogos. They too, they don't have house. They don't know where they're sleeping. They didn't know where they're sleeping, so they just carry the dirt and place it in the street. And so they even intentionally drop it in a drainage. And we're sitting down, we're seeing it. And for us, we are very, very well. We are sitting in the middle of the water. Monrovia is surrounded by water. You already know that. We are seeing, come example, in Bushro Island, around the Vata, Claratown area there. Now people using the community, can you go straight because of the water? Don't feel that you are sitting down on dry land. Water will not reach you. Once the water does not find way on the other side, definitely will find way to your side. What happening to Ghana? I saw the flood in Lagos coming down like a waterfall with serious speed in a street. So he doesn't remain. The man said because of indiscipline. People building, blocking waterways without factories, without residential homes.
Drainages can be filled with dirt.
Even
people don't
if
care.
You put dustbins in the street, people will still drink water and you're driving people. I don't know what time that system that in Rwanda will come here. Kigali is one of the cleanest cities.
Yeah.
You can even find dust
No,
on the people's quota.
No argument about that reality.
But whether we ourselves, Liberians ourselves, because everything will say government. We ourselves, our problems. You go to some of those ministers' house, they even have a dustbin. The cleaner will just clean the dirt and place the rest on the wall. You call one person getting $5. You told it.
Don't begin out yet again, put it right in the streets.
When the PCC or MCC clean the city today, all of a sudden the next day you see dead there. And you can see the person that can place the dead there. And we are saying, we are doing the whole day, we are complaining, Monrovia is dirty. Monrovia is dirty. It's not government that making Monrovia dirty. It's not the MCC that making Monrovia dirty. Monrovia is dirty because Liberians themselves making it dirty. Because they can't see anywhere to carry to dispose their dirt. They have places somewhere and the boys will just come, pick it up, and place it anywhere they want to place it.
So at least gotta really take responsibilities of ourselves. Like sometimes in some cities, you see the city mayor, the this is not working. You got your own house surrounded with dirt, grass, and you expect the city corporation to come and assist you. What happens if snake leaves that particular grass and enter your house to destroy some of your I mean, it just grabs somebody and get a person. Who do you blame? So taking into our own hands the responsibilities of care is what's lacking. In for me, most of the areas in Monrovia, especially places some other communities who live in, you imagine the person will expect the city corporation to come and tell you do XYZ. I mean, so it's a problem that we all need to work on, and
Of course.
we got to take responsibility of that.
Yeah, so we just thought to bring that to your attention, Liberians. We need to start to work on these things.
Because countries who
Let's
consider
avoid-
developed, when they're experiencing that, you can get it too.
And everywhere there's politics. You know, when the president of Ghana used plane to view where they get it from.
Yeah, they're supposed to you're supposed to go there.
Yeah,
with that. The thing to the guy,
the spokesperson of one of the political parties said you should have drove there yourself to see what the victims going through, not to take plane be in the air. How will you
Yes.
identify the victims? Why you know? How will you know what the victims is going through? Yeah, so yeah, she was right though. Yeah, it was some people you have to move there with your convoy. You say, okay, the only thing is just be careful how you going.
So LAs who gotta be real when it comes to daily activities. You can't leave for certain stage, then they expect you to be the same way at the time. You expect the president to come and go to where the floor is taking place, in car when the water is even taking away vehicles.
Yeah, so
Man,
the only thing is to identify the victims, and if government will have to help in the process,
they put money inside.
do it.
help the
Yeah,
people.
but the men in the plane looking at the water, enjoying air conditioning in the plane.
Oh man, very normal.
And somebody there too explaining the floor. I don't know, the disaster management team explaining all. You must say, yeah, this is Africa for you. But again, like he said, there will be major demolition that will be taking place because this particular flood in Ghana history is the very first, especially the level in which it reached, and now it has crossed over to Lagos.
I can imagine on West Point.
I said Lagos own every boot that in the streets, including Corella, what the water.
All the water, my man.
Water carrying car as if it's just a paper like
Paper.
carrying. Yeah. I said, wow, what is going on?
And it's not sinking, it's anything floating.
Yeah, so I mean it's something that we need to take very seriously as Liberians. We need to take that very seriously as Liberians because we shouldn't sit down for it to happen first before we start. People doing now, they themselves they are cleaning, they're studying themselves. Not even government telling them to do it now. They themselves they are cleaning the drainages.
Because you live in the community.
Yes.
That man is well there in his office, well
The
relaxed.
president area, you can't find water around there.
It's well built,
Yeah.
man.
So you
I
the
said we
citizens,
get-
you are the ones that will be suffering when such a thing happen. Okay, so folks, let's go into our discussion because that is just something that's very, very concerning. I just thought to bring it to your attention this morning.
So real.
Sometimes we need to take responsibility. We can't wait for government to come and do it for us. When it really took us, I like the way Liberians themselves are even calling one another to do that. But again, yesterday was another drama. I can say it. When a joint security appeared at the Senate. Yeah, so oh God. So when they appear, there were several of them. The people from NSA, the police, DA, all of that. Even people from the Ministry of Justice as well. But again, we will listen to some of the accounts provided yesterday. Gregor Kuma was the lead spokesperson. Yeah, so. But firstly, the DA bossman said and told the public that there's no tracking equipment for drugs at the airports. Well, the issue of the using the dogs, it's, they are working on it to have dogs placed there, blah blah blah. Yeah, so Gabriel Kumo said the Joint Security Legislative Task Force had made significant progress since the president created the body to investigate the June 8 interception of this cocaine. The individuals are now considered potential suspects, are the same people previously named as persons of interest. Okay, so those that were named as persons of interest, they are now considered potential suspects. The person of interest announcement was made by the Justice Minister and the Attorney General, Councillor Oswald Tua. But the police RG said at this point, the only thing I can say is that we have made significant progress. We are at the stage where we've moved people from just being persons of interest to potential suspects who could be charged within a few days. So he said, arrest will be made before the weekend. This weekend.
Well, it's going almost 1 month up to now.
So
8 days.
arrest will be made.
We have not heard names.
Yeah, you have heard names.
The few names,
So
these are people of interest.
Yes, these are the key players. So now, if the first king and second king have been arrested, if they are being arrested now in custody, there when the real names will come up. So, okay, so he said we are working with international partners who are entrusting us with intelligence, pieces of intelligence that we are following. If you come here and start to speak about everything that we are still working on together, that's still not declassified, it compromises everything. Yeah, security post speaking now. So, okay, so now you're having a conversation. So those are the names at the time as persons of interest in Liberia. Currently, they are Philip Eo. He's the security manager at GLS Menzies. Festus S. Musa, a cargo handler at GLS Menzies. Ruth Mapawe, an RIA Skyner agent. Achi Yanfo, a cargo handler at Empress Handling Services. Atabi Abdullah, Chief Executive Officer of Express Handling Services. Geraldine Zion, an RIA Scanner agent. And Mohammed Bura, Security Director at Ramos International Airport. The three previously declared at large are Paul J. King, Chief Executive Officer of GLS Menzies, Oscar Brown, Chief of Intelligence for RI Security, and Emmanuel T. Zion, a transporter for Express Handling Services. So the only persons we have never gotten from the authorities, or the authorities have not disclosed, are the alleged importers or masterminds behind the shipment, because they just came from somewhere. Who brought them? Citing sensitivity of the ongoing probe. So, common accounts that several individuals have moved from persons of interest to potential suspects, and is expected to heighten public anticipation as Liberians await the filing of charges and prosecution of those ultimately found responsible. So, if those people are charged, they are now going to go to court to give their testimonies in a court. And if they will sit down there, somebody say, oh, man, don't come and I'll give you money, they will feel the consequence. But again, Samuel Koga was part of the cross-examination as members of that body. So, so the RG during the hearing, Samuel Koga asked a question. Koga demands security chief suspension or the whole Just thing. And he said, Gregor Kumo said, Senator, you always talk loosely. So let's get what Senator Koga is saying here concerning this.
Traffic, to get the people entrusted with power are telling us that the government is listening. But I'm put joke aside. What I'm telling you, I'm speaking from the background of security. You. If these people are suspended by the president within 1 week, if those involved in the drug cartel, if the leaders surface, don't respect me anymore. Don't respect me anymore. I'm telling you the story. You understand what I'm telling you? Let me tell you. So when I'm I'm saying what I'm saying. Well, I usually keep a matter of 5 years. It's so incompetent, say. Very responsible. You just speak. Telling me I've been losing. You're telling me I've been losing. But I'm going to tell you. Did you hear it? See, and they say I'm speaking loosely. I mean, we're off.
The man looking for wisdom.
Police just got what you said. Where I sit and where I say, I am privileged. I'm be very clear with you, I have privilege. But what we say here, let me tell you something. If I was somebody who is somehow sentimental or not sentimental, or somebody who is selective, those two individuals that are talking about the NSA director from Nima, the GARD director from Nima, don't say her NSA was personality. Then you look at me telling me, say, I'm talking loosely.
Did he say that?
It's like, he said it.
He said to a sitting senator.
So it's what will reach our level. But to check.
So Senator Koga was speaking, saying that all those are handling this matter, if you suspend them, the real names or the names that are attached to this cocaine will come up.
How would that possibly happen?
So,
if they
while talking left and right for me, I don't have any time for that thing. So, Gregory Kumo said, you Senator, you talk loosely. So, you went in there to tell the people that he can talk loosely. But however, he was able to apologize to Senator Koga.
that house is full of apologies.
Yeah. So the entire country now is a country of
Apology. Anybody can see anything, wake up and apologize. Again, I don't know what example I would love because I'm still certain to will be leaders in this country.
Okay, so this is something very concerning because this is what Liberians were waiting for. And I even saw Senator Dillon post this morning, and he says something real touching. I'm also going to go through that real quick. He did a post. He did a post about 39 minutes ago. Very short one. So he said, you already have the seized drugs. That is you now consider as a solid FOC because you already have it in your possession. Say you have already identified the persons who kept drugs. You know the exact location and premises where the drugs were stored. Because they were so housed that the warehouse that the drug was being safe. You have fully identified the business entity, the GLS, that transported the drugs from where it was stored to the airport. If the warehouse owners cannot say or refuse to disclose the owner of the seized drugs, and if you cannot find people who are believed to have brought the drugs at the premises for storage and subsequent exportation via the airport, then the drugs must reasonably belong to the owner or owners of the storehouse. So if Stephen Talo brings a particular thing to my house and I accept him, I say, yeah, I put it there. You already told me what is it? Because it's coming in my house. But maybe based on percentage level, so I keep the thing here when we're to do it, I'll give you something. I agree. Now keeping it.
You have already facilitated.
So definitely, I know the person that brought it into my house for safekeeping. So if anything happens, I must be able to call that person's name. And if I cannot call the person's name, then definitely, if a particular thing will be mine. I will take responsibility. If there is anything of going to jail, I'll go.
Well, jail is still position.
Yeah. So if you carry the drugs to certain warehouse, and the warehouse owner is there, and the person accepted that, so you go to the warehouse owner. If the warehouse owner cannot tell the name of the person that brought the particular thing. So you tell the person, say, you get it in here. We're enforcing or her and tell that you get a particular drugs, will carry to sub. You say, no, like John Brown. There where you see names will be coming. Now you see the senator is talking about. So those will be arrested. Like the RG said, people will be arrested before the weekend. So we only have today and tomorrow. You know, today we'll see something.
It must have few days.
It's before the weekend, so few days.
Okay.
2 days a weekend.
Good things are being said sometimes.
So
don't happen.
Indeed, RG always love to arrest people on a weekend.
So that you can go and rest.
So
when
you arrest somebody Thursday, like for example today, you arrest the person. Tomorrow you say no, we are busy. We can't start a trial. Be there. They mean money now.
That money.
Yeah.
So where will you be?
Don't be so unlucky. Money falls on Saturday.
Wow.
Then you hitting it Tuesday. It's a long weekend for you. Yeah. So he said, take them to court and prosecute them under the full weight of the law. In fact, if additional lists pop up later and new discoveries are made during the trial, you need to go after them as well. Yeah. So is something that we all are saying, but just as the RG has said, let's make sure. That's why you see the other one and one waiting. We will keep talking it, and we'll make sure that
we're talking going to 1 month.
We'll see the end.
Yeah.
And the new developments that we said yesterday, the people were appearing yesterday. So any development we're going to come today, definitely that's exactly what we are doing. So after here, anything that happens, we'll come back here again to let you know exactly what is happening and what are things that are involved. But going to the Senate and tell the people they can talk loosely. I think somebody said lie apology is not enough. It needs a follow punishment. Yeah, because senators cannot be speaking, and then you just say something like that. So it's not good.
People that relate to the people of Liberia.
Yeah. So please, let's be patient with the investigators. They are actually like the LDA. Okay, let me read the LDA account.
Yeah, that they meet people in the whole team because the LMP, I think that they are in collaboration for the investigation. So we got to be hearing from the Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency as well.
Yeah. So let me get there. Let me get there. I just want to read his own statement direct before I miss anything. Yeah. Senator Kuga can talk loosely, according to Gregory Coleman.
G. Kuma.
But you're very fast to say, "Oh, Senator, I'm sorry." Yeah. So he apologized. So the LDA talk about the airport. What is lacking at the airport? There's no. Okay. So currently we have zero equipment to detect drugs at RRA because of the lack of funding in previous budgets. But there is money in the 2026 budget, and we are going through the procurement process to get the necessary equipment. Yeah. How I said. So
that means until they can get them, we're not going to get any substantive information with respect to what happened at the airport.
yeah, so RG call for time and ask Liberians to be patient and give time, because investigation it's not just any kind of investigation that they are doing. You can't just rush to publish things. Sometimes when you start with some investigation, like at the time they started with this whole investigation, the two leak audios that came in the public, it was undermining the investigation. That's why you see, and the RG said all those that were part of the first investigation that leaked the audio, the officers have also been arrested. Yeah, so they are in custody as well. So you went for investigation, now you are being investigated. Yeah, because everywhere I go, I want to do recording. Everywhere I go, I want to do recording. So it's okay like that. So at least let's see what happens next. So again, people, let's keep the city clean. Let's keep the street clean. Ghanaians themselves now have started to clean their drainages based on what is happening, especially areas where the floors are there has not reached. They are actually cleaning their drainage system. So we cannot pray for this, but Liberia is not far from it, because every day we are blocking our drainages all over with drought. We're thinking that we're doing it to the government, because when put it there, we say your government come for it.
Government come for it.
Yeah, government come for it. So
we not even know the fact that we are all government. I mean that because of you get a government sitting for the next 6 years. So there should be a concern that something is happening in the community. People who are responsible to take care of that thing, they be informed. And you start the process before they come. Because these guys are taking time out, they are in offices trying to put things together so that we all be on par. But if you sit down and say government,
yeah. So we need to start a process. Even your own house, you don't expect government to enter your own room to clean it. So when you clean your own house, find a better place to pull it right. Yeah, you got. Oh God. It was saying this thing is funny, but it is very disheartening as we see on Facebook. It's very bad.
When I watch, I mean, I felt so sad, especially this guy who wanted to take his leg boot that he was almost an exchange of money. Boom, that is Johnny Water, my man.
Okay, so
You couldn't go after it.
briefly, let me bring you this information from Variety News. Variety News is reporting that a member of the CDC building committee, Abraham Askey, has been suspended. The 50,000 got missing from the funds, the construction funds. So there were 50,000 allocated for the construction of the headquarters of the CDC, and it cannot be accounted for.
And we're discussing US dollars.
Yeah, but then Askey suggested that more revelations were forthcoming. He wrote this one. He said, the US 50,000 accountability issue, my sweet name in their mouth. The purported suspension letter from the Putin, the subsequent expulsion letter from Israel, and the ensuing unexpected fight. Something about to explode. He accused CDC National Chairman Jangako of receiving 50,000 USD to facilitate the selection of Arizona Cummings, political leader of the Alternative National Congress, as a keynote speaker, alleging that the funds remain unaccounted for. And the CDC leadership has not publicly responded to the allegations, and not independent evidence has yet been presented to substantiate the claims. So these are developing news. But he has been suspended and subsequently expelled from the building committee that was being set up to oversee the process. So the citizens, the supporters will go around to give their sweat just so they can have the building constructed, but then taking money from that to facilitate. There was somebody who will go speak.
So every day is
program.
story in Liberia.
But let's see. They're doing an investigation. They're doing their own in-house investigation. Let's see how the National Executive Committee of the CDC will come up with report. But Askey was member of the building committee, and he has been now accused of this missing 50,000 USD. It's not LD that we're talking about. It's USD. So they are, people. They just get people to. They get people around people that will destroy or to honor my progress. Why will you be doing such things? So you want to use this stuff to get what you want? Who you want to satisfy? Simple thing. Holding money, you make sure the business is constructed. You make sure you buy some materials. Boom. The material, the money, material finish, no money. Okay, folks, the cash giveaway is on. Star 799 star 9 hash is the code. Star 799 star 9 hash is the code. So let me give out $1,000 to somebody here, and this person deserves it. This person deserves this particular money. So let me give this money. Then I'll open the lines for you. You'll be stealing building material. Let me get. I don't know why I promise you.
People won't get rich overnight. You know, sweat, but you just don't get it.
Yeah, so maybe that person that I ask a guy, I don't know which party he's from. The people come and say jump right by it. So it's 50,000 just to facilitate the transportation of Alexander Cummings to go speak. To also speak about past leadership. Yeah, the past leadership failed. The current one failed. Nothing changed. Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Okay, so you're live on the radio. What is your name, please?
Comfort.
What is your phone name?
Comfort, yes.
Have you been doing the cash giveaway?
Yes.
Okay, so Comfort, I'm sending you $1,000 this morning.
Prop you up.
Yeah, to your account, check your phone. I just sent you the $1,000 to your account up and continue to do the cash giveaway. Congratulations. Okay, so Comfort received $1,000 this morning. So star 799 star 9 hash is the code. Star 799 star 9 hash is the code. Make sure you don't start still subscriber. You have $100 LD or 70 cents US to stand a chance of winning 4,000 Liberian dollars plus a 25 kg bag of rice. So we'll send you, if you win, we'll send you $4,000 into your account. Apparently, you don't have transportation to come to for your rice, to come to the station for your rice. You can use portion of that to come to the station and get your rice.
What, my man?
So
You got
give you-
4,000.
We'll get you rice, we'll get you full money. We don't want you to see. So let's go to our Facebook. Hastings Jedo. Always you watching us from Greenville City, Sano County. Soya Bajulu says he's watching from Do community. Of course, now the sound is okay. Technicians were able to do that real quick this morning. So, folks, this is exactly what's happening in Liberia. The flood issue is very serious, but this is how far the issue of the drugs has come. So the Joint Security appeared yesterday. They gave an account. Imagine the post started from the morning all the way to the evening. So it was a very, they'll do that and then a tape break, do that tape break, all of that, because they wanted to get the into of that. So we were told by the IG that arrest will be made before the weekend and people will be charged in accordance with the law. And this is what we've been waiting for. I know they waited until the senators can invite them before talking this thing, or it was in a plan of doing that. But then again, Senator Koga was being described as a loose talker. So apparently we say all the senators.
Who senator?
Yeah, because he may say, you senator can talk loosely. He say, oh. That means I can talk loosely. He say, protein. Hey, yeah.
Yeah, the man who gonna waste his man.
Okay, folks, call us on 077907907 077907907 let's get this call. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Patience, go ahead.
My brother, when you thinking that Gregory will arrest somebody, change your plan. Change your plan, Eddie.
So they are arrested.
Nobody will be arrested, Eddie.
Okay.
Watch the show. Hey, yeah, the man telling for Harvard University, how the man drive for college. We discussed it, Joy, telling on how the men drive for college. So college prosecutors said, Joy, my brother, the whole world know that University people drive for Harvard University. Nobody asking for which one of the college men drive for. He telling that men drive for college. So college students said, Joy,
who men graduate from college?
Oh, the college said that.
Okay.
They say they make drive for college. They may do it where I say go transfer it for me again, small thing. And what I may tell you. And what I tell you that means when you saw Koga, you was wrong by the Koga.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
It was wrong.
Very wrong.
It was wrong. But the same way the father behaving, how they behaving. The father using door parable citizen, the minister insulting opposition leader. So Gregor come to get a record is senator. Because Koga and they said in the awesome case, they were using the Gregor come man to beat another lawmaker. The way you make yourself a hard people, the way you present yourself, the hard people tell you, I lie at it.
Mm-hmm.
But they make wrong. But it's not that many, but yeah.
You're very wrong. Very wrong.
When you did Falcon, Miss Bion, and it's no, you are yes, so we are. But Falcon, Miss Bion, and it's no. They say in the jail.
Okay.
But the person will get when I say anything because I behave, their father, their children, they will see their children and see their father doing the altar, the hard will be the altar, but it was wrong. Gregor Kumo is arrogant. I you look at the senator and say speaking loosely. The president and I mean who can speak loosely. The president and you see the parable.
Thank you. Let me get this person. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Thank you very much. This is the voice of the Common Board Chairman. My name is P.O.P. Willie, and a proud member of the Supreme Librarian for Justice.
Go ahead.
Let me say thank you. Thank you for your line of conversation this morning. But my attention has been tuned to the most talk about just issues. You see, when the security authorities appear before the senator, there was just one thing that appeared in my mind, which is fear. And let me get out to the senator or Senator Koga. to see where they got it. The skill security, where the business is already always tight. When that man was defending that, it means that the Koga here was a mean area. It is true. It is right. These guys should be placed aside for an independent international influential team to this Kilana to do the job investigation because they appear to be compromised. One instance is this. The IG and all of them who went there yesterday agree that major state actors are involved with the job issue. If major state actors are involved in the government that you serve in, will you be bold or muzzle the courage to name them? That's the question. And
So
we
you
see that
you were there. You were part of the discussion.
This is the discussion. The Senate discussion is clearly, and all of them they were presented with a question.
Okay.
The senator Eisen, I think it was the senator or Basikwa or one of the Eisen. Do you think that they kind of huge concern or just were brought in Liberia by just the common people that they are putting out? And they were very clear to say no. These people, he said in your custody. Do you think that these people in your custody are the real people who got the job? They were very clear to say to the panel that these people that were in our custody, they are there, but we don't believe that they are the ones who got the job. We believe that major state actors are involved.
Of course, and that's why he said. That's why he said arrest will be made before the weekend.
That's what they said. That's what they said. That's what those guys said. So a level one conclusion that independent body should be set up to investigate the issue of the drugs. If not so, whatever that will come from there will be a compromise version. Because we already seen them dangling about the issue of the guy fucking who are they need. But right our John Law said, when John is caught in a premises, that premises should be confiscated. But as of yet, the premises is not even declared as a crime scene.
Okay.
Another major question that should be answered is where they just came from to Liberia. That question, we are not focusing on it. We should know what they just came from before it enter because we got the intelligent budget. Issue of DMS saying they are going to PPCC. Let me just conclude by saying in the together architecture, they are exempted from going to PPCC. They are exempted. They got that money in the budget.
Okay.
They refuse to do the needful because they want to call up. So that's why we say we need independent investigation.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me get this person. Good morning. Okay, let me see if I can get this person. Call us on 077790797. 077790797. You'll be live on the radio. Let me see this person. Good morning.
Thank you. Elias, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is
Hussein? Hello?
Yeah, this is Hussein, Elias.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Man, you lost.
Yeah, yes, we in our little corner.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the conversation. And I want to appreciate you for accepting our call always. So I followed the section yesterday at the Liberian Senate. There was a little slip just now when I listened to a lady, a female who called and attributing Greg actions to the president. I don't know whether he didn't grab what she said. But when they call, I listened to the routine of those who call and what they say. She misbehaved. What she said was not comfort for this conversation. So I've compared Greg, or conduct to that of the president. I don't know whether she's for whom. I don't really know. I can tell. But I witnessed the section, and in all fairness, Senator Koga got the right on the floor to speak. All other senators were there when they invited the joint security. Look, Alex, the power is vested in them. It's vested in them. So if Greg was said something sparked on what Greg said. Koga said he's calling on the president to suspend all the security advisors, including Greg Coleman. He said that, right? Look, Greg was responding. Don't get me wrong, I'm not supporting Greg maybe conduct towards the senator. But the senator has the power to even wreck the executive mansion, the president office, and even the Senate Pro Tem, you can pass that information to the Senate Pro Tem. complaining those security apparatus. This is why they invited them, because there were issues of concern. The man is standing before you, then you saying something that does not even go in line with the conversation. You call people to give you information about the George saga. To provide the information, you tell them that the president should suspend them. Who got that authority?
So how does that warrant the statement you Senator Ajay Luz Talkers?
So I'm saying I am not in support of what Greg said on the floor. Look, if I were in that chamber, if I were there, and Greg made sure statement, look, I would have put in a motion, calling on the Senate President to get Greg in contempt.
Okay.
For standing before the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
It may be Koga, but it reflect on every one of them.
Of course.
Who told you are going to support?
Of course.
Who told you are going to support those kind of things? If I were one of the senators, my girl is there, right?
Mm-hmm.
This guy, the other guy.
Abachi is there. Bill Chaway, all of them there.
Bill Chaway, all those. I don't want to use Sunday school words, but those are the same traditions. Look, Alex, they cannot call on those senators. Why they did not put Greg in check? If Senator Magill was that raised a motion, telling the Senate President, what Greg said, if he cannot retry, you'll be here in contempt. So what's happening? The Senate President could have accepted that motion.
Yeah,
but
of
they
course.
sit out there, worthlessly, and those same citizens cannot even mention us. But because they have issues with Greg and the government, they don't even face the very common reason, the common thing that they should think
For me,
about.
I've always told them, I said, we still have opposition senators in the House as well. They are representatives and the senators. But they are, when we have to vote for anything, all of them can raise their hands up, even if it's in their interest.
Alex, sometimes I get tired with those boys. Actually, not about those boys who support the CDC. Because we here now, we support this government. You, many a time, we agree that we have disagreed with government.
Of course.
We have disagreed on different political issues, right? But those guys will not take similar part. They didn't even take there and they continue to do it. So it's quite frustrating. Thank you, Alice.
Thank you, Hussein. Let's get this person. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, live. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll speak to you from district number 6, Mani Dutolomine, Kitchen. You see, this country, look, the draw law say if the case draw in a car or what, that be a record, it should be for the government. But now, they paid out the draw was kept, but now that horse or that car, it should be for the government. That supposed to be arrested. For a long time, it should be arrested. But then it are common people. To put a beer car, to blow home.
Yeah.
Whichever country.
They parade with them in the street.
If it won't be diplomatic fighting, they mean you're not serious. They mean immediate person he said he is serious. The person will be serious about it. But so arrest all that the car. If I say the car should be no control of the government, the horse should be controlled under the government. Then for the RG go there, you looking second senator, then you say you get done do it. You are the same for the RG. You say that I said. For the RGE there, living inside the senator.
Break the whole.
But that means you are playing behind bar for 24 hours. But I don't know what it is. I didn't know what.
All right.
But that is fine. To be maybe 24 hours will be okay. But in our local person, no, that means going to try every time you know. You going to try every snow. Because you go try every time you know. This snow only can't get like me for hour or like coca in a
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let me get this person. Good morning.
Good morning, Alex.
Yes, good morning. Go ahead.
Okay, the name remains Jeremiah Siawe, and the district still remains district number 6, Mosorado County. Let me appreciate you this morning for the school. You know, it is very difficult to defend wrongdoing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how sound you may be, how intellectual you may be, to defend wrong is very difficult. I see people struggling to defend Greg. You know, some people that I know, they're finding it very difficult in the morning to defend Greg. Look, what Greg did yesterday, totally Greg was in error. It was wrong. It was disgrace to the House of Senate. And President Bouaka need to do something about it. On a serious note, you don't look at elected official. You, somebody that will go in the morning appointed you, you look at elected officials of elders and saying that from a manager, people are just loose talker. In their presence, not even in their absence, in the midst of them, you stand before them and you call them loose talker. Senator Koga was wrong to say President Braga should, suspend all of them. He's not wrong. What the drug law says, let all of us look at the drug law. By right, the horse that Paul King had, that horse supposed to be barricaded by now with the huge presence of police with gunmen, armed men. That place should be declared as crime scene according to the drug law. In fact, that horse should have been broken down. Everything in that horse, is drug related. You know that. Where is Paul today? Paul still passing around drinking wine. So when somebody says they should suspend all of them, the person is in error. No, because they form a manner in which they are proceeding with the investigation. It was from that the senator, and the senator was speaking. President Braga should suspend them because they're trying to bring shame and disgrace to the government. You still get men who are keeping 19 million worth of drugs. You still get a man passing around, drinking wine, going to nightclub, going on the beach, enjoying himself. Then I saw a video circulating where DEA breaking down one house, all because according to them she had 2 parcels of grass in the house. But you got us Billy Stanley that had 19 million worth of drugs. Then you telling me say they shouldn't be suspended? And when senators come out to say that you be suspended, then Greg will come out and say you senators are loose talker. But on the other hand, Greg is not to be blamed.
Okay.
Because senator and the representative, whosoever, they sold themselves to the executive. So there's a reason why the agents of the executive can just come and talk to those people anyhow.
Thank you. Let me get another concern. Good morning, Car.
Thank you. This is Edmond Carr, and perhaps a concern Liberian for justice. And the drug law didn't say you should break down the bailing. If the person is found guilty, the law is saying that property you should sell it, and you divide the proceeds into two. Some go to DA, and the other one go to the affected person. That is those that are taking the drugs. So when you normally see DA, people breaking people's houses down, they are doing it on their own. But what I mean is that they get no punishment for them. They go ahead and do this thing because you are selling drugs. They can't break the place down, and I will get to. So let's go to police IG. What happened yesterday, the police was completely off order. You needed not to do so. And that is why people will always say that some of us will say that the higher up are closely associated with the 19.2 million worth of cocaine that was caught at the RRA. If they were not involved, you could have seen the action around here. So one necessitated the police IG to act the way he did yesterday. Only because when Coca said the only way we get those that are associated with the whole drug thing is for the president to suspend these 3 individuals because they have failed to protect us. They have failed to protect our national security. You got to be national security, you got to be police IG, you got to be DA boss. And 3 weeks running, you cannot come up with anything you are saying, looking at person, your interest. And in fact, in the presence of the senator, the police IG, like he did in the case of the little girl that was raped, letting people go by his own code. So he also let go the transporter of the drugs. Police IG said we should forget about Imaya Zia. Imaya Zia was just a transporter who go and collecting, carry guys 20, 30 to get a day going. So he's not important in the case. Okay. Who decides that? Are you the one who's going to be deciding that? You're telling us that you still dealing with personal interest. You have not charged anybody and sent them to court to know what a day Imaya will be first link. But you want to say if as a police IG to let go Imaya Zia. So where are we headed? Okay. But my disappointment is with the senator, especially Nyong'o presiding as the president of the Senate. Look, the moment the police IG spoke yesterday, you needed not to pinpoint him. But that she did, where you will have the time to speak. No. The Nyong'o needed to tell the police IG that you don't talk like that yet in our station. Okay. You don't talk to none of our colleagues like that. And in fact, it was not the time for Godfrey to speak. The only person that can interrupt the senator, what they are speaking is the presiding. Gregory Comer was not a presiding. Why did he interrupt Daniel Coker to pray to him and lose for it? It's honor it. Gregory Comer said that's an incompetency. The man is incompetent, and that's a loose stuff. He came out with that incompetent because he wanted to lose stuff. When you clearly listen to that video, that's what he said.
Thank you, God.
So it's not late here, in my mind, there should be action taken against the police IG or else. You guys will continue to trick the House of Representatives, the House of Senate, like they want to become what? They sold themselves to them. Thank you.
Let me get this person. Good morning.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Good morning.
Yes, go on.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Yeah, my dear brother. Hey, J Solution Pierre Jr. Coming from the J community. My brother, you know, when a Christmas will be good, you know from the east. When a Christmas will be good, you know from the east. The joint issue here, they play another government of failure. Trust the area do here, get a better boy in the market. Well, I was doing it, engaging activity to minimize drugs. Then try to come in the corner, get water. But anyway, we live at 2029. The Balabar will speak for us. We will not protest, we will not demonstrate, but Balabar will speak for us.
Okay.
I'm here now. I affected. Right now, as you're speaking.
Okay.
Right now, how are we here for?
Thank you.
Billy.
Thank you. We appreciate that. Call us on 0779079079077 907907077 077907907. Let's get this. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, Momo from Red Market. You know, about the issue, people want to do cover, I put it out there. We're giving 2 days. And but I think they will cover, they will use someone for sacrifice. They will use someone to be sacrificed. But how can you get somebody that stands for the trust? Then the party keep the trust. So, for me, I come to play FM. They tell me that my man mind it well. Yeah, mind it well. If something lost in the world, what do you owe? No, that's not what you owe me.
Yeah, because
you check every month right now. And solely love on that. I would think that why you got away, you can't take it. The people must stop rewinding us.
All right.
You know, what? I thought you can't. You have to know about Syrian. Syrian looking for you. The fact that you don't know the whole was funny. What that you come and such a moment? I think the lawmaker is so good. But you not taking the opposition, lawmaker.
Okay, thank you.
Why is it not good? I thought you please don't do that for to prepare for 2029.
All right. There you go. 2029, they can't pass. Good morning.
Most talk about.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
man.
My name is Pascal Davis. I'm the vice chair for media and publicity concerned Librarian for Justice. So let me register here publicly that we will be wanting us to join Modu's protests for justice on the 17th of July. We're thinking on that. And to Edmond and the last caller, I think David Momo, they are process editions. So we don't come here and just be loquacious. And most times that's what I say. The actions of most UP participants are inanimate. And so I normally don't like to refer to them. Either they come here to want to get popular at the expense of many seditions. I think we are level-headed, we've organized, we've fancies, and now the regular callers. No. So when we come here, we have the information. That's why you always come to attack decent people, because it's hard for you to maneuver your way to survive intellectually. You zero. Because the government is aware that justice is non-bearable. when just is discovered at a particular location, that place supposed to be a crime zone. I don't know. That statement is that you can transfer just anywhere. Once you're looking for your money and you want to survive, I can go to somebody doing huge job. I transfer it. Once it is intended for me to survive, it's not a crime. That's why Gregor has made us to believe in that, bro. Anybody can transfer just anywhere. Yeah, more you want to survive, you can transfer it. So you're free. And what I mean? And
Go ahead.
You're making your contribution.
No, we have a conversation. And okay, so you want answer and are you continuing?
Make your opinion.
We are all go with him. Pascal, go ahead.
Let's hear your opinion on the issue being discussed. That's the point that why we listen to you, Kenny. Now that you'll be asking questions with respect to this conversation.
Oh, okay. That's what I said. But we've gone almost a month. He's still looking for people of interest. No arrest being made. He appeared before the legislature, precisely the House of Senate, with joint security. And all of the senators are raising concern. Why are we delaying to even have people linked to the just arrested? More than a month now, we only been able to arrest President Peter. If the judge went to Peter saying how I want to know who owns the job, they agreed that he was keeping it. But he must have kept it for somebody. Who was Peter King keeping the jobs for? Are we not concerned to know? We need to know. But he went beyond to tell a senator that the person was taken loosely. How? And somebody come here, literally, to say, other citizens that they didn't raise a concern. Are you saying because Maggie didn't speak, Travel didn't speak? It means that what the man said was right. Because sedition lawmakers didn't speak, but the Senate is not a place of partisan lawmakers. It is a place where all of us will think one and act one. My man, I feel for that child. You know, I feel for him. You know, most times he calls and, you know, look, my man, our country is in trouble. Labrador has turned to narco state. And we will remind President Bouaga very soon that he needs to give us the needs of those people. I'm told they got cabinet meeting. This is the one cabinet meeting they've had. Every time they go to cabinet meeting, there's nothing. It's time.
Okay.
We need time allocation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Emmanuel Collins is my name, calling from Omega. My attention is tuned to the debt issue about the Chile, bro. Yeah, brother. We're telling the those are getting money now, buying a swamp and thing. If they buy a swamp, their idea will get where they get it. If you happen to say you're buying your swamp, paying your house there, you must have to open it because you have the money. That is why you go in the swamp to buy that swamp. So you have to open the drainage, and you open the drainage will help those that are behind because after your own land, you have a jet.
Yeah.
So not be you should expect that that person do when you pay your own horse. If you not open the drainage at all, if you pay your horse, the person will be affected from the water. So what you do, you open the drainage for them. The drainage get into the main water line. Everything will be able to get into that drainage line and go down. But if you don't do it, just say, oh, I buy a swamp, I come and bring my dad, I pay the whole thing. You forget to know that when you pass it, your area will be dry, but those that behind you will be affected. Yeah, it happened in Ghana. Who there is, you know. Somebody day before brother, I was leaving from here going to the academy area there. I use the road from the community. That road I getting to the Methodist, the Catholic church also. I in Beijing, Babi. That whole entire road, it was cut off with water. The water crossed the road from the other side.
Yeah, that's the community that can happen. Yeah.
Yeah, no way for nobody to cross and get to Benson side there. Over 1 hour, 45 minutes, we sat down inside, listening, looking at the water. Those that have their horses and in the swamp, taking things in from there. And people there being so all along the road, they closing the drainage. seeing the people that are behind them. But you know you have money. So once you get the money, you buy your front view, you do what you want to do. The people that behind you after them. But that's not the way. When we say we are citizens, once you buy your front view, you able to be a junior for the other people say, oh yeah, like for the sake of the people now who doing this one for. Okay. But you say now you just do what you want to do. Come back to the RG, bro. We have no drugs enforcer in the country. All what we have there are social people that can kind of smoke drugs. They are the drug smokers, and then they can't say they are RG, they are dead. They are all the drug smokers. Thank you for the conversation, bro.
Okay, let me tell you the last person. Good morning.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, James, go ahead.
This is James Tomorrow. So, my attention is being drawn to a statement attributed to the police RG. That is, Emmanuel Zion is not important in the case. So I hear people say, when he said Emmanuel Zion was only transporting, so it means that you can, when you want money, you can transport. No. It makes sense to me because Emmanuel Zion, I'm sure, is a driver who was hired or mandated to carry load to the airport. Who may not have even the right or privilege to ask the person why is it because maybe they are the bosses. Can you carry the load to the airport? So when he carry the grab, he called by and said, what did you tell me to bring? The poor drug in it, and you were able to identify who sent him. Once you were able to identify who sent him, the importance is out there, right there. The very important is how to show who carrying. He had not shown where he got the drug, no who sent him, and he will still remain very important in the case. But he was just a driver who they carry them alone, and he carried it. So I don't see any reason we should cruise the RG for saying that Emmanuel is very important. The only thing we should crucify him for now is his statement to the senator.
Yeah.
Yes. Especially the reason why he made that statement. It was possible that the senator might have said something wrong, and he said you are taking loose, with back.
No, the senator said the president is supposed to suspend them.
To suspend them?
Yeah.
To suspend them. Can you imagine there are illegal money around the country, and the president set up him to investigate illegal money? The president is not setting up a particular team to investigate again, side by side, not side by side by the police, or suspending the police director and other people. But they are doing the work now. Why is it the president not doing it as in the case of the illegal money issue? And let me tell you something. This drugs, we are counting it as $19 million. The information minister will come and say, at least it was $100 million. But let me tell you, the drugs, it was just a consignment sent out. How sure are we that there is no billions of dollars worth of drugs in our country to be transported bit by bit? Can you imagine? The thing is coming from our country. They call it just 19. It is real 100. The 100 million coming from out of the book. Who know whether the people are imported billions worth of drugs in our country? And just 19 million. We have no machine in our country here. Except the limit people want to tell me that he got one that is manufacturing cocaine in this country. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And so, folks, I want to say thank you so much for your calls. Thanks to those of you that called. Thanks to those of you that calling but did not go through. Many thanks to our many silent listeners. We're going to be here Monday with another edition of the program that Blaze on Blaze 90.7.
Yeah, so, Ellis, let me say happy birthday to your mate Jefferson Solo, who celebrates his birthday today on this program. Thank you.
Somebody said today we're outside. Okay, so for the weekend's edition team will be here tomorrow to run a show. And my name is Alexander Zesko. United Daybreaks different in Liberia. Anything is possible. I was here with Stephen Talu telling you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And congratulations in advance to my own son, Lawrence Nyeneke. He'll be graduating from 6th grade too as well.